track, and then he goes through the first corner and through the second corner, and he's gonna make his way through to not win the race. There was a massive vision lag, and Jay-Z actually arrived in P2. Ever since this race happened, a lot has changed. We've had our good moments.
There we go. littlemaxlite, first race fever, first race dreamer, because he will win and celebrate for ages.
And we've had our fair share of not so good moments.
If he crashes, I'm pretty sure that's his only way at the moment for littlemaxlite to come on. Whoa, that was an... Oh, we had 2 spinners.
Here we go.
Littlemax has spun. Littlemax is out.
My goodness me! This is incredible! You never see these!
And after all that, there are the points tally. We are leading both championships and have managed to lead by a massive margin in the Constructors' Championship, but in the Drivers' Championship, it's a different story. Max is leading by just 8 points, and there are still 4 races to go. His biggest rival, the guy in P2, is Ferrari's Lightning, who have shown amazing race pace and make for quite the championship contender. Just gonna add this, but the way the points are earned in PARC is a little bit different. Drivers follow the normal F1 rules for the races, but also earn points for where they stand in qualifying. Points are distributed between 1st and 8th place. 1st place gets 8 points, and then it goes all the way to the 8th, who gets 1 point, and then everybody else get nothing. So even every qualifying session can be the difference between winning a championship and placing 2nd. Hi, I'm Zach, and I need money, so this video is sponsored by World of Cups. What is World of Cups? Good question. World of Cups is the ultimate racing experience for fans of the genre, with a range of exciting features including race mode, practice mode, and realistic graphics. This game has everything you need to satisfy your need for speed. Oh my god, reference. Experience the thrill of racing on real-life tracks with every bump and turn accurately reproduced in stunning detail. With a variety of cars and customization options available, you can fine-tune your vehicle to exact your specifications and take on the competition. But that's not all. World of Cups also offers a range of additional features to enhance your gameplay experience. Whether you're looking to hone your skills in practice mode or compete against the best in race mode, there's something for everyone. So yeah guys, trust me, it's a pretty cool game. I've tried it myself. It's insane. Honestly, it really looks good as they say. I'm just going to show you some footage here. So why not join their Discord server, because this game is in early access, but they plan to release it very, very soon. So I highly recommend join their Discord server so you can learn more. And now back to the video. Alright, and here we are on the grid. We are on board with littlemaxlite. 5 red lights are out, and it's lights out, and away we go in PARC for the Czechian Grand Prix. And we are with littlemaxlite over here. So littlemaxlite qualified in P6 and Red Jelly qualified in P8. But as you can see, we are already losing a little bit of positions at the beginning, even though visually it looks like littlemaxlite is doing really well. But don't pay too much mind to it. I would say just like focus on the leaderboard. That is what gives the position, and it does take a little bit of time to update. But with that out of the way, littlemaxlite has done pretty well to get a good start. He's on the medium, so he's probably trying to do a medium soft strategy, so he's compromising the beginning of his race to potentially catch up everyone with the better tires, the better fresher tires, the softest tires. The soft tires are always the best strategy. And here we are at the end of lap number 1, and you are about to watch the craziest strategy. That is right. A lot of drivers, not just littlemaxlite, are opting to pit on at the end of the first lap, at the beginning of the second lap. What a strategy! I saw when I joined. Well, I joined a little bit late to the race, and I saw that littlemaxlite was way down the order, and I thought perhaps that littlemaxlite was having a bit struggling a little bit at the beginning of the race. And now when I see this footage, I'm absolutely flabbergasted. He's not the only one who's done this, but what a crazy strategy! He's taking those soft tires 24 laps to the end. He's going to have to do some really good time management if he wants to win this race. Currently, as the leaderboard updates, he is down to P. To be very careful not to get those warnings because it could compromise his strategy. Meanwhile, Red Jelly, I think, might have done the same strategy there, all the way down to P13. It doesn't look good so far for the race, but remember, it's only the second lap, and the race is not over until every driver has crossed the racing line. And here we are on lap number 4, and littlemaxlite is all the way up to P4 because he was one of the earlier pitters. But I am seeing a lot of people are opting to pit early. Is there like going to be a weird strategy in the race? Maybe they're hoping for a safety car and pit again for softs, because I'm telling you, I don't think those softs are going to be good for very long. They are the fastest tire. They're the best tire to drive on. They've got the most pace, but as it's obvious as many other racing games, the soft tires don't last very long. So I really want to see where this is going to go. But as you can see, in terms of pace, littlemaxlite is doing an amazing job to keep up with Geometry, who, by the way, won the first race of PRC. If you remember, in Hockenheim, he won in Hockenheim. So he's a pretty fast rival, and it'll be very interesting to see who will make the best of this strategy. Alright, and on lap number 7, it's littlemaxlite versus Geometry. These guys have been fighting a lot, and because of their really good pace, they've been able to catch up to Steve in the Haas just ahead of them. And as they make their way through the chicane, Geometry flips over. That's going to be fantastic for us. A free position, although it's quite a shame we're not going to get that fight we were having for the past few laps. But as you could see here, littlemaxlite can make an easy job of Steve, but then they have to catch up to Nura, who is 5 seconds ahead. Of course, we're only like 7 laps in, so we'll have to see if they are able to catch up to him. And on lap number 9, here's littlemaxlite in P2, and he's somehow in P1. He's overtaken Nura. I didn't see it in his POV, but maybe they made some sort of mistake, or maybe they pitted and we just didn't see it happen. But that now gives littlemaxlite the lead. He is the net winner for this race. But the question is, the only situation now is there's like 16, 17 laps to go, and those tires, are they going to last that long? Are they pitting? Are they waiting for a safety car? We'll have to see. On lap number 15, littlemaxlite is now in the lead with Geometry in P2, and Lightning, our biggest rival, is down to P3. It's not that good that he's up there, because that's not going to be very good for the championship. But earlier we were talking about the tire situation. Like, is littlemaxlite really going to go on for 10 more laps? No, he pits! And here we are on lap number 16, and the leaderboard finally updates, and it shows that littlemaxlite is in P3, which is amazing after that pit stop. Like, you lose quite a lot of time, but he's already managed to catch up some of that time, as it seems, and he's managed to stay like 8 seconds ahead of Lightning. So we got a bit of a buffer to Lightning, so we're pretty good. And then if we look ahead, we have Steve, who is sliding everywhere. I think he's already suffering from tire wear as well. I don't know if he pitted again, but you could see all that tire smoke. That's probably tire wear issues. And littlemaxlite is closing up on him every corner, and hopefully we'll get the overtake done very swiftly. And then ahead of him, 3 seconds, is Geometry. Geometry, who won, like I said, he won in Hockenheim, and he's got really good race pace. So will littlemaxlite be able to catch up and win this race? Find out. Here we are on lap number 17, and I believe that is Geometry going for his second pit. So he's going to have slightly more fresher tires than littlemaxlite. But is it too late to pit now? Because littlemaxlite did pit a little earlier. I'd say littlemaxlite pitted at a good time, but lap 18 is pretty late, and it would be pretty difficult for Geometry to catch up, so we'll have to see. And now littlemaxlite is in the lead, and look who we have here. We have, I think that's Alex. So we're going to overtake a back marker. Let's see it. littlemaxlite do it like a pro. He's on his outside. He doesn't have the DRS. He doesn't need DRS. He is now ahead of that back marker. let's see how this race goes because it's looking pretty good for us. And on lap number 24 into lap number 25, this is the last lap of the Grand Prix, and as you can see, Max has done an amazing job to stay ahead, and he's ahead of Lightning by around 9 seconds. This win is in our hands, but remember, you gotta bring the car home in one piece. Don't overdo it, little MaxLite, I guess. But as you could see, he's having no problems. He's making his way through to the second sector, the long straight with the uphill followed by the downhill into the braking zone. Brake 150 meters. Absolutely nail it. That was probably the best way to take that chicane. But what an amazing race it's been this season. We've had so many fails, so many close calls, almost winning many times, sometimes some very sad gut-wrenching DNFs. But today it's a little different for us as he goes up the hill into the last sector.
He's got one more corner, the famous parabolica to go. Mercedes threw everything at him today. Charles Leclerc has coped brilliantly. He won in Spa. He wins in Monza. Charles Leclerc is the winner of the 2019 Italian Grand Prix.
If you have enjoyed this video, do make sure to like and subscribe. Consider becoming a YouTube member or sending a super thanks to support the channel. And thank you to Mushy and Rootsal for being Ultimate members.